Yeah. Alright, so I just got to the shop because I gotta finish doing the wheel bearings on this new trailer I bought. The reason I gotta fix up this trailer I bought so I can tow the Z to my buddy's shop who's a fabricator and get started on the turbo build. So that is very exciting. I've had 95% of the parts laying around for like a year and a half now, so very excited to finally put all that on. But I just bought this trailer and it's a fixer-upper. I mean, let me show you. So I bought this trailer about a month or two ago, and on paper it looked great, but it was 3.5 hours away. But yeah, it has a battery that's dead. It has a winch, which is great, already wired up and everything. But it was 3.5 hours away, and I had to go get it. Once I got there, I realized the tires were very dry rotted. It's a 2014 model trailer, so I should have asked for more pictures. That's on me. The tires were cooked. I thought it'd make it back. It did not. I had a blowout about halfway home, and had to try to. I got the spare on, but the spare was just as dry rotted, and it was leaking air. So I limped it home with the hazards on the next like 2 hours. So that sucked. Had to buy 5 new tires for it out of pocket. Wasn't expecting to have to pay that for this. So that put me back some. And then inspecting the wheels and bearings, all of them were cooked. The grease was cooked in there. The brakes are cooked on one axle. So I just bought 4 new hubs with new bearings, new brakes that I'm wiring in, everything. It's getting refreshed. I gotta get a new battery too. I mean, this thing, putting a lot more money into this than I initially planned, which sucks, but at least I know it'll be good for a while. Trying to finish up, I've done 2 bearings on this side, got to do the next 2. Out with the old brakes and hub. Just put the new brakes on and got the new hubs all greased and bearings all ready to go. Can slap them on. Just gotta wire these brakes in. But man, I chose the worst day to do this. It's like freezing rain, snow, I guess. Super cold and windy, but we're getting it done. Ew. Yay. Oh yeah. Got her done. All right, it's time to go to Lewis's shop. Gotta load the Z and head over. Just got to Lewis's. It's very cold. Yeah. Got the shiesty. We're about to just start tearing it apart, one piece at a time. Let's get it. The way it was, well, at least let me love you the same. I got lies to tell your children when my smile pierces through your bones, right through your bones. Reflections green inside my yard. I can make you rise so fucking hard. It hurts you inside your. So I don't even think I explained how I acquired this kit. So it's an old Momentum kit. Came off of another 350Z. And I found it, my friend sent it to me on Facebook Marketplace like a year ago. This was right after I graduated college, and I was running off savings before I started my full-time job. So when he first sent it to me, I was like, oh, this is cool, whatever. And then I started like researching Momentum as a company and like how good their reputation was and how good the kit was. The dude was selling it for like $2K. Granted, it was missing a couple things. We're gonna have to fabricate some of the cold side piping and tiny bit of the hot side piping, but got them down to like 18 or 1900 bucks or something. Picked it up. It was like a 2-hour drive in Chattanooga. I'm from Atlanta, and yeah, it's been sitting for a year because I wanted to get some seat time in the Z. So I did that. I did a good amount of events on it, NA, with the FDF and all that. But I'm ready to take it up a notch with boost, and went back and forth whether or not I wanted to build an engine or not, like pull the engine, build one on the side, something like that, before boost, because I know these stock DEs, you know, Depends who you ask, but probably isn't going to last long with me drifting it, at least. Obviously that's a lot of abuse, a lot of heat, a lot of things that the engine will not like. So I'm not expecting it to last that long boosted. I mean, this engine has almost 150,000 miles on it. It's been beat to shit, overheated a bunch. So, you know, I'm not expecting it to last forever with boost. I think what I'm going to do is run this till it goes, and then I will look at my options for building a block. Or, I mean, DEs are pretty cheap. I might just buy a junkyard DE and swap it in and get it running again, boosted. See how long that one lasts. Just keep doing that. We'll see. But first step is to actually turbo the damn thing. So that is what I'm doing at my friend Lewis's shop. He's got his own drift missile. It's a S13 coupe. It's got a tubed front end, SR20 stock. He's been battling misfiring issues with that thing like pretty much since he's got it. So that's down right now. I think he's trying to figure that out. He's also got this hatch. That was his first car. The Z was my first car, and we both got into drifting with these cars. So now he's turning this into a pro car, and he's a fabricator, so he's done the cage himself. He's got the fuel cell going. It's a pretty sick build. I'm excited to see where he takes it. But yeah, wanted to give a little backstory on this kit. And I know a lot of people say, why not just like LS swap it, or really any engine swap if you're going through all that time and money to boost it. One, got a pretty good deal on this. I mean, I do have to spend a lot more on other stuff, like I'm getting a whole fuel system, fuel return system, 1000cc injectors, stuff like that, a lot of supporting mods to go with it. So it's not like I'm turboed for $2,000. That's never the case. But all in all, it was pretty cheap comparatively to turbo it. And another thing is, I don't want to be another LS swap Z. You see that everywhere. Nothing wrong with them, but I just didn't want to go that route with this car. I rather turbo the DE. You don't see it much at all, and if you do see it, it's very rarely drifting. You don't really see any drifting Zs or Gs with the DE turboed. Probably because it wouldn't last, but you know, time will tell. But yeah, I just want to see where it takes me. I think it'll be a cool learning experience. I'll get to stay with the VQ platform, and I think it'll be cool. So yeah, just wanted to give a little background. But let's get back to tearing this thing apart. So like I mentioned in the video, I'm doing a fuel return setup. So I'm doing a Z1 fuel return setup for the DE with Z1 1000cc injectors and a D-Schwartz 300 pump. And I'm going to be running ethanol on this, just pump E85. There's this racetrack near me with that. So yeah, don't think I'm going to be doing a flex fuel route with this, because that requires some additional work, like a flex fuel sensor and some more tuning. And if I have an E85 station near me, why not use it? Because E85 is pretty essential when you're going to boost a stock NA engine that is not meant for boost. Typically engines that are boosted from the factory have lower compression, versus these VQs have a little bit higher compression to make more power NA, because they don't have to worry about pre-detonation with boost. But now that I'm adding boost, ethanol really helps keep those, you know, combustion temperatures down. It helps cool the cylinder better. It has better lubrication properties. There's more fuel in there. And it helps prevent knock, which is a big thing. So you can be a little more aggressive with the timing, or in my case, what I rather do is just still not be aggressive with timing and have a way bigger safety net. So that is why I'm going ethanol. I have it near me. Why not use it? But yeah, these motors come with a returnless style fuel system from the factory. And for boost, that's really not great. You want to be able to regulate your fuel pressure 1-to-1 with your boost pressure, so your fuel pressure rising with your boost. You can get away with not going return style with if you want to just keep it like around 400 or under 400, but it's a little trickier to tune, I think, and it's just overall easier to go fuel return, and that'll be great for any future power goals as well. So that's why I went that route. But installing the new fuel system is going to be one of the last things I do. For now, I'm just focused on tearing down the car, getting it as bare as we can to give us as much room and space as possible to mock up this piping, because we do have to do some fabrication, like I mentioned. All right, I'm back at Lewis's. While I wait for him, I'm just gonna continue to tear this thing down. And I just took the intake off, and I noticed where there's a piece of, there's like a breather that attaches to the intake and then attaches to the valve cover. And mine was completely not attached at all. It was just attached to the intake. And I noticed this very suspicious looking fluid in there. I don't really know what to think of that. So I'm gonna keep going, but that's a little alarming. It kind of looks milky, like, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So one of the things I did to prepare for this is I went to a shop and had them evacuate all the Freon from the AC system. You know, you could just crack a line, but I don't know. It was like $50 to have them do it. And I met a cool guy there with a drift car, so worth. But anyway, what that's gonna allow me to do, obviously take off the compressor and condenser, which shaves some weight, which will help offset how heavy all this piping and the turbo is. I mean, I'm adding a lot of weight over the front, which is where you don't want it. So that'll kind of help offset that. And it'll also free up a lot of space, like especially this line right here. I mean, the up pipe comes down here and up, and then the down pipe has to go back through here. You can see this line is like right in the path. So I think you would have to do some finagling to get it to fit and keep AC, but I'm just gonna delete it anyway. It'll free up room, free up some weight, and it's a track car, so I'm not too worried about it. So, but that does mean I gotta drain the coolant, take out the radiator to get to the condenser. Not sure how to take off these condenser lines, to be honest. I think you need some sort of quick disconnect tool that I don't have, so it'll also free up one of these belts, so I won't have to use this this belt closer to the block. So it'll free up some rotational mass too, so the engine will rev a little happier. So yeah, win-win in my book. I'm covered in coolant. Even something as simple as draining coolant, I'm gonna find a way to mess it up. I'm sorry, Liz. I made a mess, and I'm gonna smell like coolant for days. So far, gotten the radiator out, and right now working on getting the AC out because I'm deleting that. So just got to disconnect these lines and take out the compressor, take out the condenser, and then from there we'll see what we do next. Yeah, I haven't decided if we're going to do cold side or hot side piping first. Kind of up in the air right now. We'll see. So much weight reduction, bro. This thing is heavy, man. Saving hell of weight getting this out. It's grub time. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You got a tomato. If you don't live near Publix, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so close to being able to get this condenser out. I've got the compressor out. I've already cut the AC line. I gave up on trying to take the AC lines out the correct way, so I'm just cutting them. But this last connector all the way in there, I broke the tab on it that you're supposed to press to get it off, so I'm really struggling to get it off. Might just have to cut the wires. I don't know, but yeah, progress is progress. Whoa! Look at that hollow front end. You can't see shit. Yeah, hollow, completely hollow. Got the whatever condenser, compressor, both of them, they're gone. Finally got it out. Glad I got that done. So yeah, I don't know what to do about this thing. Can't figure out how to disconnect it. Right there. I don't know. Probably just gonna cut it like I did the other line. There's no going back now. So, but this is good. It frees up so much space down there, and no compressor too. Huge. All right, back. It's a new day. Hopefully today we can go from taking shit off to putting shit on. That would be ideal. The down cooker kettle. Yeah.
148 challenge for 120,000.
How much?
118.
Ah, be there tomorrow. Just took out a load and said, what's another load?
You're gonna be working anyways.
Yeah! This one's gonna be interesting. Never mind, gooded. Never mind, not gooded.
Might have to help me. Actually,
I'll guide you, bro. Don't even sweat.
I might not. I don't think I need you guys for that one.
Nah, bro. Let me guide you to the socket, bro. Please. Oh, Lord. All right.
That one was definitely
A little tighter.
tighter than the rest. You know when the Super Bowl starts?
6, I think. The 240. Are you gonna get a new coil pack and try that, or what?
Well, yeah, I'm getting Audi R8 coil packs, and then getting like the harness to convert it, like so I could use those coils, and so I could delete that thing that's like serves as a middleman to say.
When's the last time you whipped that thing up?
Months.
Oh fuck! I was recording this whole time. Send it. No. That thing's sick. No brakes, still. That thing was so fun at Polecat.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yep. The amount of times I've avoided undoing these lines because I should have rerouted them a long time ago.
Rented a nice M&P M17, which is like the standard issue for the breed. It cost $10 to rent it.
I've never ever used to be banded.
So cool.
Bro, what do you think of the driftline kit? That origin? I really want to like it because it's cheaper than Vertex. It's like the whole thing is just a flared out bottom. It's just a flared out lip at the bottom.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's going to wrap up the part 1 of this turbo build. So yeah, we were really focused on tearing the car down, getting it ready, taking everything that we need to off so that we can start assembling the turbo kit and all the pieces. So in the next video, we're going to be focused on getting stuff mocked up and mounted so we can get to fabricating. So that's going to be, mounting the intercooler, getting the cold side piping mocked up and the hot side piping. So this is a big learning experience for me, obviously, having to piece together some of the pieces in this kit. If you guys liked the video and want to see more, please leave a like, comment any questions you have, anything you want to know. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Again, this is a big learning experience for me, and I want to try my best to document the whole thing for anyone else that wants to turbo their VQ. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.